Imagine waking up to discover that the one person who used to fix every family crisis has officially decided to step away from the phone. And honestly, can you really blame her? According to recent Palace Insider reports, Princess Kate is allegedly caught right in the middle of an intense, high-stakes royal dilemma that threatens to reshape the future of the British monarchy. Yet sources claim she is firmly refusing to step in as Prince Harry's peacemaker. For years, observers viewed Kate as the golden bridge connecting Prince William and Prince Harry, the diplomatic presence capable of cooling down even the most heated sibling rivalries. But according to ongoing reports from royal commentators, that bridge has not just closed for maintenance, it has been completely dismantled. The real reason behind Kate's refusal isn't merely anger or resentment. Sources claim it is a calculated decision rooted in personal self-preservation, loyalty to her husband, and a profound shift in her life priorities following her recent health journey. When you look closely at what is allegedly happening behind palace doors, the picture becomes far more complex than a simple family feud. Reports suggest that Prince Harry, who has found himself increasingly isolated from senior royals during his recent trips to the United Kingdom, made subtle attempts to reach out to his sister-in-law, hoping her empathetic nature might open a doorway back into the family fold. It is alleged that Harry viewed Kate as his last remaining ally within the core royal institution, someone who understood the immense pressure of the spotlight and might persuade William to lower his guard. However, sources claim Prince William drew a firm line in the sand, allegedly advising Kate that reopening communication at this delicate moment would only invite unnecessary chaos back into their lives. Look, from my perspective as a news observer who tracks these royal movements daily, William's protective stance is hardly surprising. If you have spent months navigating serious family health challenges and managing public duties, the last thing you want to introduce into your household is a whirlwind of unpredictable media drama. According to multiple royal insiders, Kate completely agrees with this approach, realizing that her primary duty is protecting her husband, her 3 children, and her own peace of mind. But here's where the story takes an intriguing turn that many people are completely overlooking. Sources allege that Kate's refusal to intervene isn't just about William's influence or lingering hurt from past tell-all interviews. It is reportedly about a fundamental loss of trust that cannot be repaired overnight. When public statements, memoirs, and televised sit-downs reveal private family conversations, the foundational rule of royalty, confidentiality, is shattered. It is claimed that palace advisors warned the Prince and Princess of Wales that any private conversation, any friendly text, or any gesture of goodwill could potentially become public knowledge in a future media project or interview. In the world of high-level monarchy, information is power, and risk management is everything. You cannot play mediator when you feel every word you say might end up analyzed on global broadcasts the following morning. Naturally, this places Kate in an uncomfortable position, especially when commentary implies she is being cold or unyielding. But frankly, expecting her to fix a multi-year global family fracture while managing her recovery, according to sources close to the household, Kate has adopted a serene yet immovable stance, choosing to focus exclusively on Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, as well as her long-term royal initiatives. Meanwhile, reports suggest Prince Harry is feeling the weight of this silence more than ever before. Observers note that during his recent appearances, Harry seemed noticeably detached from the inner royal circle, arriving for official events and departing almost immediately without setting foot inside royal residences. It is alleged that Harry believed time would heal all wounds, expecting that a few years of distance would naturally soften the palace's stance. Instead, sources claim the distance has only solidified the new boundaries set by William and Kate. From an analytical perspective, this represents a massive strategic pivot for the royal family's future. In previous generations, the monarchy often relied on quiet back-channel diplomacy to patch up personal feuds behind closed doors, but the modern palace operates with sharper efficiency and zero tolerance for unpredictability. According to royal commentators, William and Kate are actively building a streamlined, hyper-focused image of the future monarchy, one that prioritizes stability over sentimentality. By refusing to engage in ongoing drama, Kate is sending a clear, non-verbal message. The focus remains strictly on the Crown's duty and family unit, nothing else. Furthermore, commentators suggest that King Charles's current focus on maintaining a streamlined Crown administration has reinforced this disciplined environment, making personal interventions even less likely. When a major institution prioritizes institutional continuity above emotional compromises, individual relationships naturally take a back seat. Industry experts claim that every public interaction involving senior royals is now scrutinized under a microscope, meaning even a brief casual meeting would trigger weeks of intense speculation across global media outlets. By choosing total restraint, Kate effectively removes fuel from the commentary fire, preventing third-party speculation from destabilizing the household's daily routine. In fact, as many public relations specialists point out, stepping back from public drama is often the strongest move a public figure can make. It protects mental well-being, minimizes external interference, and establishes a clear distinction between public duty and personal life. For Kate, maintaining this boundary is not about harboring grudges. It is about ensuring that her family's future remains grounded in security, stability, and mutual peace. Yet, despite this firm boundary, reports claim the emotional toll on all parties involved remains palpable. Sources claim Kate does feel a lingering sense of sadness over how drastically her relationship with Harry transformed, recalling the days when the three of them were famously dubbed the dynamic trio of the royal family. They laughed together at public engagements, co-hosted charity initiatives, and presented a unified front that captivated millions around the globe. But as anyone who has navigated complex family dynamics knows, nostalgia cannot replace trust once that trust has been compromised.
The subtle humor in all of this is that while royal watchers debate whether a dramatic reconciliation will happen tomorrow, the palace is operating like a fortress with the drawbridge firmly raised and the key buried somewhere in the gardens. It is alleged that even senior aides have been instructed to avoid bringing up personal family disputes during operational meetings, keeping the focus entirely on official engagements and public service. This deliberate silence speaks louder than any official press statement ever could. As autumn approaches and new royal schedules are finalized, sources claim there are currently no plans for a reunion between the brothers or a sit-down meeting with Kate. The unresolved tension leaves a massive open question hanging over the monarchy. Can the royal family maintain this rigid divide long-term, or will unexpected circumstances eventually force a conversation? For now, all evidence points to Kate remaining steadfast in her decision, prioritizing her health, her children, and her husband above all else. Whether you view her choice as a necessary act of protection or a regrettable missed opportunity for peace, one thing is undeniably clear. Princess Kate has taken control of her own narrative, establishing boundaries that no amount of public pressure or private pleading can break down.